This is the first step to healing IBS. So the first question I would ask somebody is, do they have green, yellow, stinky, biley poops? They could be foamy, but they really stink when they come out and they burn. And now this is caused by the gallbladder going in and out of overdrive due to a territorial anger conflict for men, and for women it can be territorial anger or an identity conflict. And essentially this bile, we experience the conflict. Let's say you're fighting with somebody at work. Every time you fight with them, you have violent diarrhea after talking to them. So this bile gets dumped into your intestines. It's super irritating. Your brain tells it to get it out of you as fast as possible. So that could be causing your IBS symptoms if your stool looks like this. Now, if you're more constipated, it's what is something important to my survival I want to hold on to. Think about when your constipation and when your bloating started. The muscles are expanding and they're holding on to this thing which blocks gas getting out, and your intestines fill with gas and you become bloated. We're trying to hold on to this thing important to our survival. And I've seen some girls, they really want to hang on to their boyfriend who has one foot out the door, and then one day she discovers that he's texting her best friend, and oh, now he's a piece of crap, I want nothing to do with him. And in that instant, she will get diarrhea because now he's a piece of crap she wants to get rid of. The way I help people get better with IBS is with my 13-day protocol. And essentially what it does is I'm slowly rewiring, I'm helping you find you can't rewire a conflict, a bad memory in your head until you find it. So we're spending a lot of time finding that traumatic event. I know a lot of you guys don't remember that traumatic event or not aware of it. The exercises that I do in my protocol is we're finding that event, and many times just finding it will stop the symptoms, even if the conflict is still ongoing. I've seen it happen many times. In my bio link, I have a free webinar, which is a mini version of this, and I go into much more detail about your IBS symptoms and also other autoimmune issues. If you don't have IBS because you're not jumping through enough holistic hula hoops. Don't go on diets, because when you start to perceive food as crap or food as toxins, you'll eat these foods, and then your subconscious mind goes, oh, this is toxic because we read some stupid book, and you'll get diarrhea because it's trying to get rid of this toxic thing, this thing that you perceive to be as toxic. But the second that you know that it's caused by a conflict and it's not toxic anymore, you can digest it and won't have any symptoms.